So 3 weeks ago, we had a bunch of wildy stuff updated, and I never tried out the muddy keys. And now it's been 3 weeks since then, and the price of muddy keys have been stabilized because in the beginning, on the release date, they were like almost 20,000 each. And I thought it's because, people are speculating what the price is going to be because people knew that the muddy keys are going to be updated, but I'm not sure if the loot was announced or not. So they kind of stabilized at 20K at the time. Yes, even before the update, the key price was like 20,000 each, and it doubled all the way to 40,000 on the release date, but then it kind of crashed immediately to like below 20,000, and it just stayed ever since approximately 13,000. 12.4 million has been spent. Let's open 1,000 muddy chests. So first of all, I want to try out the classic way. I'm just going to teleport to lava maze. No alt accounts because, it's like so deep in the maze. It would be just much better if you brought an alt account. He unlocks all the chests, you just kill him and you get the keys, right? You can have up to like 5 loot keys at a time, so that would just make the most sense. But what if you don't have an alt account, yeah? For some reason, I actually don't think that I'll be PK'd like at all. I don't think someone's going to log in with a full mystic and there's going to be a skull in here and it's going to start ice barraging. I thought that gate was open for some reason, but it's actually not. So unless there's a broadcast, but even then, so what if there's a broadcast? There's no broadcast, but the extra loot actually does drop on the floor, which is very nice. That's why I took the looting bag just in case. I know that they recently made it so when you pickpocket a rogue chest, the rest of the items go inside the looting bag. Is it the same? If I check the looting bag, it's still empty. So they fixed for rogue chests, but not these chests. I'm not sure how viable this is going to be because it seems every single kill you're getting the uncut ruby. But like, oh yeah, you could take like maybe half inventory next time so you don't waste like all the rest of the stuff goes on the floor. But you have to. It is so deep in the wildy. You're not going to come here with 12 keys. What the hell? Bro, I'm actually dying from this demon. Like my HP is 49. Maybe it's for the best because that's how we're going to return. You think I'm walking all the way back through this maze? No, we're going to die. Actually, I think I could just die to this demon eventually anyway. Now, from the demon, you can climb down here and it's going to bring you to the poison spiders and there's going to be black dragons and it's going to be way easier to die. Okay, just died. Yep, the looting bag is gone, so probably not a good idea to use them in general. For some reason, RuneLite is not logging any muddy key chests open, so I'll have to attack everything myself, but it's going to be super easy since I'm dying and it goes to the gravestone, so I think all the loot is going to be eventually at the gravestone. And this is how the second inventory looks like, which is pretty much identical, but there's some blighted manta ray, there's uncut rubies that I couldn't pick up because they're not noted, and there's a blighted manta ray, which is, well, I guess I should drop these and pick these up. But yeah, the previous loot, what was it, like metal dagger? There was like a pizza that you could get. There's no pizza anymore. There's no mithril dagger, but you can still get the mithril Mars, which is always. All of these you get always. That's why I guess the loot is so identical. I just realized that even the amounts of runes that you get is always the same amount. And then you have access to their loot table, which is like nice 3 blighted superstores if you manage to get there, or maybe 25 blighted ancient sacks. The most valuable thing that I can get is Laran's key at 146,000. They're tradable now, so yeah, you can just sell it immediately. Hey, look, this is my previous gravestone. If I check it, everything is in here. Could I just use like a revenant teleport also on this account, just to like go behind the lava maze? It feels like much easier just because you don't have to like cut through all these webs or something. There's a thing that you can just jump over. May require like elite tasks, but I have them completed, no problem. I see the teleport with burning amulet, and there's one with the revenant caves. There's nothing that would bring you like here directly, but yeah, this is the thing that you just cross over. That's the very first Laran's key, so you can actually get it. Actually got the second key in the same trip. Look, there's a old gravestone with actually double loot, so this is gonna be my third loot now. It's gonna stack, I guess. 1,700 locator orbs. Okay, you coming with me? Kind of looks like I'm wasting inventory slots, but because you actually need a little bit of additional space to keep the loot, it's actually fine. So I can just like fill the locator orb. Okay, that guy's gonna appear. So as long as there's no PKs, which I'm going to assume that there's gonna be nobody, because who PKs at the goddamn muddy chest? Is there a single PK video PKing at the muddy chest? Maybe, since the update. But you just play melee, since when you die, it gets replenished anyway. So whenever you feel like, just take it off, and you die to the lesser demon. Oh, second Laran's key on the floor. I was just keeping them on the floor, just in case. But now it's like RNG. Oh, okay. So this time it actually hit like 2, but sometimes like 10 times in a row with 0. Leaving so many rubies. I think it actually stacked from like the last time because it's like so quick to go back. Oopsie, you just died. That's fine. Used up all the keys. I actually don't think you need like alt accounts. It should be like exactly the same speed, right? I mean, if my alt account was waiting there, what would it do? Like you're just waiting until you can kill me and collect the keys, but then it actually has to leave the maze or I guess die to a black dragon. Not sure what happens to the keys when it die to a black dragon. Anyway, yeah, I think this is the only place where I actually don't need alt accounts. Now, if there were more PKers in here, yes, absolutely. I would not want to see the skull log in like, oh, again, always got to take my inventory again. No, then my alt account would come in. Kinda annoying thing that I noticed is that I cannot open the chest. If you click open, it just says the chest is locked. So you have to do the very old school way where you just use an item on an object to open it. Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine, I guess. But maybe when you open like 1,000 keys or maybe 5,000, it's probably very annoying to eventually. But so far, what I tell you is that I'm getting like at least 1 Laransky per chest, so it may be like 1 in 20 something drop rate. Alright, so I got the last keys, and also something I noticed only now is that the gravestones don't actually appear in here. So I'm going to assume that they're downstairs like the whole time for like 600 plus keys that I unlocked. It says I've been doing this for 1 hour and 33 minutes to unlock 1,000. Check the gravestone, and it didn't. It did kind of, but it didn't. So noted items, yes, they actually kind of kept everything in here. I assume this is quite accurate. Can I collect items for gravestone now? Yes, I'll pay the fee. Actually, there's going to be a little bit of fee for these Laurence keys specifically. It is 2,000 per, I believe. I don't know what he... Oh my god, 137,000. Listen, you can possibly protect them. That's a nice equal amount of mithril bars and like chaos runes. There's also some go. Ooh, nothing goes to my inventory. Wait, the whole 1,000? Wait, hold up. There's actually no note button, is it? Do not do this to me. Well, if that's going to be the case, I have to get somewhere close to the bank. There's going to be bank chest here, the death in here. I'm going to click collect like this, and I guess I have to just go ruby. Oh my god. No, there must be. There is no way, is there? Listen, I did not collect 1,000 uncut rubies because I just left him on the floor. So I'm just gonna buy the 140 to make a nice, not equal 1,000. And now we can do our price check. I spent 12.4 million to get this amount of loot. 9.1 mil. Wait, so what is the purpose of doing this? Like, I understand, like, let's say, oh, maybe you can get, like, Laranskis. If back then, maybe if they were not tradable or something, sure. Like, okay, there's a nice source. You lose a little bit of GP. But, like, there's nothing. There's no count of how many chests you open. There's no high scores for it. There's no untradeable item that you can get. There is no reason to do this. So why would a main account go ahead and buy those muddy keys? Except maybe if you're making a video like me, and that's about it, is it not? Am I missing something? Well, let me try again. For 137k should sell for 140k. So the price is actually the exact price. Is it worth it? Absolutely not. Not only do you lose GP, so I lost like 3.6 million by doing this, but you also lose time, bro. Opening all that chest. Yes, it took me like an hour, maybe 20 minutes to do this, which is not the longest, but it still is clicking non-stop. You cannot click on the chest, so you have a use key. I mean, even on wiki it says at the current prices the guaranteed loot from one muddy key is worth 5.6k, which is a loss of 6.7k coins. But that's like not counting the rare drop table. So I thought maybe it's gonna be like too common or something. You're getting these all the time. 1 in 10 chance. Oh, that's what it says. Literally roughly once every 10 keys. Because I would get like 2-3 times, I'd say, a trip. Like sometimes you would see like blighted items, sometimes you would see Laranskis. And the thing about these muddy keys is that the only source to get them is there are just these two monsters. There's Chaos Dwarf and Lazy or Crazy Archaeologist. So now I'm thinking to get that 1,000 keys, you would have to kill 18,000 Chaos Dwarfs, and you could sell it for like what, 12.6 mil. It's not much. Like, yes, they are overpriced, but there's just no good ways to get them. Also, I'm reading the updates that happened to this item. It says in 2005, this is exactly when I started playing. Also, they changed the examine text from "it looks like a key to a chest" to "it looks like a key of a chest." And then it seems like the next month they're like, you know what? No, we literally reverted. It looks like a key of a chest to "it looks like a key to a chest." 1 month later, yeah, no. By the way, these blighted items are not even worth that much. I sold everything for 800k, which is like what, 7 Laranskis or so. I guess, yeah, sure, it adds up, but yeah, most of the money comes from Laranskis since they are kind of expensive. 2.5 mil. Should I actually open them? 2.5 mil. Maybe we can get lucky and lose the keys while trying to open the chest. Come on, 2.5 mil into some nice Dagenhai, and that's all. I think that's the only way to profit this. There's no way, since you can also buy Laranskis. All these kind of keys, they're just never profitable. I should try out like Or maybe not even should try out, like the crystal chest. Probably at this point is also probably just keep losing money. It looks like never lucky, but it is a nice easy price check from 2.6 mil to 2.1. Wait, now I kind of want to make a loot video on these Laurent keys. Maybe what the hell do you make? You would lose way less money than for money keys. But I did open the chest 1.1 thousand times in total, and now I have to say goodbye.